Welcome to Pool Highlights TV. The American legend defends his home turf. Watch the explosive round to match highlights between Shane Van Boening and the resilient Bobby Garza. This intense 9-ball clash at the 2026 WNT Florida Open Pool by Matchroom features massive break shots, clinical cue ball control, and world-class precision. Dive into the breathtaking highlights right now.
Taking on Shane Van Boening in a televised match, centre stage in a tournament of...
Not a whole lot of future with the cue ball, or let's say predictable future. Oh, he spun it with inside. What a shot. He's got a pocket for the red 3. Advantage looking at all 4. Just missed ball in hand.
Yeah, he came through very convinced.
Decided to go 3 cushions. Nothing wrong with that. He's gonna have to find a tidy way to get on the 8 though. Doesn't pass. Fully in this match, even though a much bigger favorite I think here than he was over Payne McBride.
Yeah, and don't fall. He didn't have the best of luck at crucial moments. He did miss one very simple 7-ball. But generally speaking, he was decent. So I think he's in pretty good stroke, and he's taking the first strike away. Honch. Dimitris Lakatos 5-3 over Yannis Sikkanen. Ralph Suke 6-2.
Yeah, Rivas, another one of those talented youngsters. He's been. Okay, he just took the shot. Now he'll get another cut possibly. Or one rail between the 6-7, catching the second rail. Yeah, kind of like that. For the guys that are playing and really the top players, I think the tight pockets just gets them a little more in gear. Makes them focus at a little higher level. With the light stun from this angle, trying to make sure I don't overhit it as well. Shane seems to excel at that shot quite often. Oh, I thought he was really coming with the cue ball. Got this event, 1 and 2 in Arizona, one a little bigger than the other, of course, and then the US Open. Who do you like to make that American team?
Well, I think you'd be disingenuous if you didn't say that. Yeah, Skylar Woodward, we saw him win earlier on today. So again, I'd be surprised if he wasn't there. Number 4.
Final. That's probably what he's working on the most, is the speed on the break. Pretty unfortunate there.
Off the break against Payne McBride.
Big titles. And I think, you know, like BJ's a prime example of a guy that didn't. It's hard to say how great they would have been. Try to get a little much out of that maybe, and that's where the table will really show its teeth, the pockets at least.
Yeah, that's the difference between Shane Van Boening and...
Good for every match. Nice hit there. Solid.
By the way, I noticed that
yeah, pretty common name, you know, Garza. Great strike there, and just not only during this match is a big favorite, but also for these next several events moving forward, with the climax being the US Open.
Well, he's my pick, as you know, Jeremy, to win this event, and I like what I'm seeing thus far from him. Also with the 30-second shot clock. And he's looking good. Certainly in this match, you can't do any better after 3.
Yeah, I'm really seeing trying to dial in here and get a lot of feedback with this break, because you can tell that's a lot lighter than his normal.
Yes, and he wasn't getting much love, even though he was breaking pretty well.
You know, kick and bank the 2 to the low rail and then over to the side, just kind of make a mirror image of how they laid. And it's solid off 1 cushion. Tied the 3 up.
2, meeting, going head to head.
Yeah, definitely.
I was in Epcot last Christmas and I absolutely love the place. The big attraction for me.
Didn't hold him something on the 5, the purple 5. It's about holding enough for the 6, which is going to be an issue from here. So the 6-8's not good for the bank on the 6.
Even with the bank. No finer sight on a pool table than when Shane Van Boening is motoring.
Yeah, that's when you want the balls to lay tough because you want to see him do it again and again. Bobby Garza at the table is actually Jimmy's brother, Jimmy Garza's brother.
I was right.
So,
You know, I was watching Jimmy earlier on briefly, and the reason I suspected that was...
yeah, well, I lived in Jacksonville, Florida 25 years ago, and okay, this is all about the position you wanted on the 5. That's
well, in terms of the pot, nicely done, but yeah, really good contact. Yeah, the
cool.
cues.
Obviously, all 4 very serious players, for lack of a better word.
Well, that was a hard breaker.
Well, they make it a little more often than you would think. Boy, hit it sweet. Had to hit it a hair heavy, or else this corner pocket in the lower left was
obviously potting. But as Jeremy said, the 6 ball was absolutely out of the top drawer.
I always talked about Efren. Anytime you had to hit a ball right under pressure, he was simply the best. But the argument is who's the GOAT right now in pool between them. Who gets more of those than SVB, Phil? You tell me.
And he had 2 or 3 of them, and he could have had more. Yeah, look at this. In it goes. What a nice moment. 5-0 becomes Paul Song 3-0.
Not the hit on the rack you wanted there. I don't know if we'll get another look, but pretty thin. Sage.
Tables 1. It really is a feast of pool. Steyer the trier.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be more difficult. That's surprising. And he wasn't trying to make that. He was trying to run the cue ball safe.
World Center Complex. You can actually walk from there, actually, to that golf course.
I think there was a time foul. Yeah. Jose, one of the head refs here, he's on this match. Oh boy, I've seen about 4 ball in hands missed today.
Well, the shroud of dependability.
The line with the cue ball, so and he killed it, but he's going to have to go 3 rails short side. That should be enough.
Oh, the head is bowed. That was the opportunity for...
Yeah, that's got to go. I don't think that's going to be enough. Oh no, dead center.
No mistake made, someone says. Well done, Bobby. Indeed.
Handball. See you later.
From Bobby Garza. But what a nice feeling this is.
Yeah, they only bowled down. Yeah. Similar little action on the 9, but lost the cue ball. Missed the 1 again. Definitely is. Don't lay off too much. Yeah, let the stroke kind of kill the ball. It's pretty straight, maybe 2 feet or so. We got a lot of it. That's where I was saying it was pretty sensitive, you know?
Back, it's reactive.
smart shot there. He could have followed it or drew it. Oh, this is going to need a bump. And he's going to get it.
Yeah, I get. If that was the case, I think Shane.
Some preparation.
Yeah, he also puts in quite a few hours actually at the event on the practice table in this match. I know you've done plenty in the game, Jeremy. I know you've played the pinnacle of your career.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of consider the team stuff in this game.
And so I think in terms of your career legacy, that's based on what you've done as an individual more than...
Or of course you could just simply think about what Shane's done as an individual in this sport. As you said, it is a single sport. I just feel like at the moment, of course, there are going to be some big names that are going to...
Yeah, it's great to have that go
at different times as well. I mean, different, meaning as eras change, they still won.
What a straightforward routine 7-ball. Oh, but Garza follows suit. Yeah, as Jeremy suspected.
For his own Anthony McLino to get on by Justin Stock. Justin will be back as well. But Shane's gone to both sides of the table on the break. I think he's really trying to dial in something for these next,
Yeah, always experimenting with
like keys on one thing sometimes, or notices one thing that really alarms him, and just smashing him a bit. Try to get for the bank, I'm assuming. Oh, he could slide it by. I didn't realize that angle was on offer. Corner. Dead center there, and he's going to dress it perfect on the 9. Solid stuff from Shane. Really showing his stuff here in round 2.
Yeah, sending a message that folks know already. He's here to win. And he